brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're a paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Now let's select our challenger from the next 4 weeks. Riley Chin, 24, completely loses a defender upside down to watch the basket go up instead of down. Our 6th winner of winter, goated CRC. It was a last-second bounce pass lob for the win. Stunned him and won 65% of the vote in episode 16. Winner number 7 was That Boy Juan 98 from episode 17. With triple block magic.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Warriors taking on the Suns. For the Warriors, their incredible journey continues. Ripping through this schedule, never looking back. Even on the road tonight, you can bet this team will come out swinging. Suns, Warriors. Tip-off right after this. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. All right, a chance to check out stats for Devin Booker.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. The Phoenix Suns have struggled the last few years, but they're trying to build a winning franchise again. And their all-star Devin Booker said, "You want to see the city at a high level, that energy and aura. I've always said since I've been in Phoenix that I know the fans are there. We've got the support behind us. We just have to go and perform." Kevin, back to you.
Well, they're getting closer. Thanks, D.A. Greg, tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting. There are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship. What do you think?
You know, there will never be a substitute for balance, but I just think with the evolution of the skill that we see in our game, the coaches and players being so smart, you do want to keep the opponents guessing, but let's face it, the three-point shot is here to stay. It's really simple math. 3 is more than 2.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. We've got Green. Curry is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Booker. Knocked away. Curry with it. Now guarded by Booker. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about that finish by Steph there? He's just a master at altering his shot after he hears the whistle and gets the contact and finishes.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots. And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, he changes that whole narrative.
The offensive rebound, Ayton. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Curry can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's Green with the 3. Good on the triple.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to Bridges. He kicks to Johnson. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season. And that one, good. Green's got 5.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
Here's Curry. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points for him.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact. Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Here's Booker, following the basket by Draymond Green. Pass to Paul. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Three-pointer. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bridges passes to Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 8.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Curry outside. The rebound by Johnson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Kicks it out to Booker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Wasted no time on that one. Green's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Booker against Wiggins. Tipped away. And stolen by Wiggins. All alone. And it's Green with the jam.
Well, we don't say it all that often, but Draymond Green taking over this game offensively tonight.
Al Paul. 32 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Johnson's shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And here's Booker following the 3-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Paul surveying the floor. Now here's Ayton. Had a tough time getting going against the Thunder. He was a non-factor in that game.
You know, how smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
Now here's Curry, leading by 5. Booker pulls it in.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Ball against Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Good on the shot.
Well, Booker has established that he can score, and now showing that he can play make.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker, he's been more than solid over the last month, averaging about 23 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often. Yeah, I feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And here is Paul after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. It's good from long range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Cameron Payne's checked in for Phoenix. Then for the Warriors, Eric Pascal comes in for Draymond Green. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Steph Curry. Now here's Wiseman. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Wiggins from outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Payne. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.
Oh, yes, sir. How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
The Warriors trailing. Here's Wanamaker. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Phoenix making some changes. Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Carter in for Booker. Payne passes to Sharch. Back to Payne. Pascal against Crowder. The dish to Carter. Let's go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Crowder, and Carter has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Carter's got the game tied up here for the Suns.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Payne with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And another 3 for Golden State.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And he dunks it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Payne. Passes it to Sharch. Back to Payne. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Dishes to Carter from past the arc. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Looney, and he jams it with authority.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Crowder. To the inside. Saric scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. So for the Suns, Langston Galloway comes in for Bridges, and Moore subbed in for Cameron Payne. The Warriors also with a sub. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. .112 left in the first quarter. And here's Carter. 5 points in the game. Here's the three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Bazemore for three. Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 6. Moore in the corner. Fires the three. No good that time.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Haskell's shot is off. And here are the Suns now. And Moore kicks to Saric. Galloway dishes to Saric. Stripped it away. Here's Poole. He's got 5. Buries it from three-point range. Poole's got 8.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
And it's Carter missing. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Bazemore for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
What a performance for Draymond Green. He has been the story for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple games. We was like, man, our record was here, this was that. And teams change, your games have to change.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Looney. Kent Bazemore is out there with Eric Paschall. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. Now here's Crowder. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around it, just his effort level was off the charts.
Bazemore for three. Another three for Golden State.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now Moore, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Saric outside. Outside Crowder. Clock at 6. Here's Moore. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Greg, obviously we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Carter finds Saric. It's on target from the high post. Saric has got 6 points.
Yes, Saric always finding a way to be effective, gets open, and sends the jumper in.
Timeout called the Warriors.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your son's cancer.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Booker, he's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And Chris Paul subbed in for Carter. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 13.
Sometimes it's fun to watch Steph adjust the arc of his shot depending on where the defender is and the big rainbow J's that fall through the net. That's a nice one there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Offensive rebound, Ayton, and it's blocked. Curry against Paul. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 15.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And he gets the bucket.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Wiggins drive.
Oh! Ouch! And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. And they double up Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11. back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
Well, there were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
The first one falls. And Johnson drops them both. Warriors leading by 22. From deep, another three for Golden State.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now here's Booker. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Yep, that one goes in there.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Curry, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And another three for Golden State.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Over to the left wing. And Ayton gets double teamed. Kicks it to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Golden State's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Curry against Paul. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Here's Curry, and the jam by Steph Curry.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And it's the Suns with the ball. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Bridges, he's checked in for Langston Galloway.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. How last month turned out for him, averaging 5 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Bridges, no one around him. They get it back, and Ayton stays with it.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
On its way from Curry for 2, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Johnson kicks to Booker. He dishes it to Bridges, knocks it loose, leaps for it, And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Chris Paul, fourth.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry, good.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 32 points.
Now, Steph Curry is adept at finishing those drives. Defenders never know what kind of shot he's going to throw up, but confident it's going to go in.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And Wiggins throws it down.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
The Suns have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Goes up, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Paul, following the score by Golden State. Ayton, they need this, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And he gets it to go.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Paul. Paul is doubled. Now Ayton takes a 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Green slams it in.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
And here are the Suns now. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Johnson outside. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 4th in scoring. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Offensive rebound. Ayton. The shot that time, not on target. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Here's Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Wiggins has got 16 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
No good from Booker. The Warriors shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
And here are the Suns now. The Warriors making the shot. Will it go? Bridges inside the three-point line and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Curry, good.
Yeah, I feel like the ball really isn't even getting anywhere close to the rim. It's all cotton right now.
That's a 2 from Paul. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Warriors right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And checking out Phoenix, a game behind.
And right now for Phoenix, they haven't packed any big surprises into the early part of this season. They're right in the middle of the NBA's pecking order.
And based on their early returns, it's really hard to see that position changing very much in one direction or another. I see them as a team that's right there in the middle of the pack, but not one that's ready to make any leap this year.
And they'll keep possession. It's good. Green's got 4 this quarter.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
It's stolen by Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Draymond Green's going to be very excited about that play.
.105 left to play here in the second quarter. Paul against Curry. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, that's blocked. Oubre on the wing. Defended by Bridges. And good that time.
So raw coming into the league, you can just see Oubre's skill set rounding into form.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 8 points for Chris Paul.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Curry's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's Ayton missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Booker outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. No good with the triple. Here's Wiseman. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Andrew Wiggins. Andrew, for you personally, a great first half. You really got to the rim a lot of times. What are you seeing out there?
Just a mindset to attack the rim early, try to mark my presence.
We certainly saw you in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 40 points, 2 steals, and Kenny, Steph Curry, the son of 2 tremendous athletes who really set a high standard.
Steph wears his father's jersey. You know that, right?
Yeah, number 30.
Yep, you know us. Well, number 30, right?
Kenny the Jet Smith.
Yeah, oh, you're good, man. But they'll hit over 40%. That guy was a 40% of his threes for over 16 years.
And Steph's mom was a great volleyball player. Word is, she finds him every time he goes over a certain amount of turnovers. Wow. That's a different
yeah, man.
No, I'm glad nobody ever did that to you, big fella.
I didn't turn it over.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Johnson, and it's Paul in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
And the self-described Tsunami Poppy. Kelly Oubre used to call himself the Wave, but as he grows, so too does the nickname.
Well, the wave for him is a metaphor for his life's approach, the energy that you put out coming back. And Kelly Oubre is the kind of guy who's looking to attack with force and fury. So that kind of ebb and flow is helping out his NBA career.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Wiggins. Second shot opportunity. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Green.
And Draymond Green is a great role player on the offensive end on the floor and makes guys around him better because he's willing to make plays and passes. And then he's got that commitment, that tenacity on the defensive end as well.
That one good for 2. Johnson's got 12.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
A 3-pointer, Wiggins, and another 3 for Golden State.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Here's Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game. A 3-pointer, Wiggins. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity strike. Number 1, Chris Paul. And, of course, Stephen Curry.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Well, you look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
Ayton hits them both.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wiggins inside the line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got 13.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the basket by Curry.
Just feels like there's not a spot on the floor where Steph Curry does not have great touch.
Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Now here's Wiseman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Offline with his three. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. A nice shot by Booker.
And Booker, no fear at going to the basket. He's got the size as a 2-guard to do that.
Lets it go from the wing, and another basket for Golden State.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Here's Curry, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Paul, he gets that one. 10 points for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
On its way from Curry for 2. Good work defensively by Paul. The Sun shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game. Bridges dishes to Paul. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The pass to Paul. Over Wiseman. Again, the miss by Paul.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Booker, following the basket by Stephen Curry. A 3 ball. Here's Ayton. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Paul. Unloads. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got 6.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. Langston Galloway's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They get a hand on it. Here's Galloway. He's covered by Bazemore. Pass to Payne. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Bazemore gets the bucket.
You can see the confidence building right now in Bazemore. His pull-up jump shot on the money.
Booker outside. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Timeout called the Warriors. The Suns making a change here. Moore's checked in.
And a chance here to check the stats for Jay Crowder. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but CJ's size and his control are something that right now I guarantee you Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
Both shots good from the stripe. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Moore outside. Pass to Šarić. Fires from deep. And E'Twaun Moore, good for 3.
E'Twaun Moore doesn't get a lot of open touches, but when he does, he's got to be prepared to shoot. So lets that one go quickly.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Tuesday, they'll host the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Hits it from three-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Got that one up quick. Wanamaker's got 10. Here's Payne. He has 5. Outside Crowder. Payne passes to Šarić. Back to Payne. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 7.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Here's Wanamaker, and it's Golden State with another.
Brad Wanamaker.
Moore with it. Down low, here's Payne, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
A lot of people feel like Moore has natural point guard ability, so I like to see him find the open man.
Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Wanamaker misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Moore passes to Šarić. Over Pascal. Misses off the left iron. The Warriors shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Lets it fly. The shot by Looney, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. From deep, Moore. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pulls up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Payne finds Crowder. But they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound. A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice statistic.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
From deep, Moore. Bazemore grabs the miss. And it's the Warriors' ball. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Well, Phoenix shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Pass to Šarić. Here's Galloway. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
And the first one at the line is good. Carter, he's checked in for the Suns. And the Warriors also making a change. Toscano's checked in. Galloway hits both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Carter, that's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Carter's got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Wanamaker gets it to go. And here's Phoenix. And there's the pass to Šarić. Inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Payne's shot is good.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
Bazemore feeding off the contact. It did not slow him down on that possession. Good finish.
1:31 left in the third quarter. Payne kicks to Šarić. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Kept alive. Here's Pascal. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
The Warriors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Great open look there. Šarić has got 8 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Toscano. Rebound by the Suns. Šarić has got his 4th rebound in this one. Payne kicks to Carter. And the wide open shot from Crowder. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Bazemore misses. And here's Payne. He's got 12. Carter on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Passes to Payne. He kicks to Carter. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Lee, Looney out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Toscano in at the power forward position. Shot on the wing, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Here's Payne. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Mulder. And the three off target. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Here is Carter. And it's Payne in the corner. Mulder grabs the miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Mulder with the bucket.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Payne finds Galloway. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Lee outside. From the wing. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now. And there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. Eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Galloway taking his time here. Pass to Payne. The 3. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Bangs home the trifecta.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Toscano. They get it back. Tries again. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Carter. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Bazemore. And that one goes long. Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Smith. That's tipped. Now the Warriors moving it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Pretty good handle there from Bazemore. He can get himself to the rim, and this time he's going to get himself to the free throw line.
You hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Morris checked in for Cameron Payne. And so Bazemore nails both of them.
Bazemore is an athletic player who continues to try to evolve his game. When he gets out into transition, that's when you're going to get Bazemore at his best.
Moore. Count it. Good. Moore's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Here's Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
Cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs. That always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because I think they're on to something if we could get that. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. The Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Free throw drops for Smith. Smith hits them both. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Bazemore. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Poole. The Warriors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Toscano, and it's good off the back rim and in. Toscano's got 4 points now in the quarter. Suns have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Here's Smith, and Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Poole, and the Warriors tack on 2 more. Now Carter. Now the pass to Kaminsky. Here's Galloway. He's covered by Bazemore. Here's Carter. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got 5 assists in the game.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. It's taken away by Smith. Moore dishes to Carter. It's good. Carter's got 16 here in the second half.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And again, no good by Golden State.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Down low. Sinks that one from the post. Kaminsky's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Smith. Mikal Bridges comes in for Langston Galloway. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Carter. But drive by Booker. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills, not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Free throw, good, Booker.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Johnson for three. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Curry with him, and it's Johnson picking him up. Curry's shot is off. Suns trail by 20. Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got 30.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Passes it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Warriors leading by 18. On its way from Curry for 2. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. For 3, Bridges, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Wiggins. No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Here's Paul, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% two-point shooter.
Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good by Curry.
And what you love about Steph right here is just the winning mentality. He's a champion that gives up a lot of his game in order for greater team success.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Curry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Who's man to Stevie?
Booker against Wiggins. Paul, no one around him. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Leading by 12. Yep, it counts.
Awareness of what the defense is trying to do. Steph plays that one perfectly.
Warriors foul. That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line for your Suns, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
And so Paul nails both of them. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephan Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Oh, man, that's a rarity. Steph going in and throwing it down. You know the bench is loving that.
Booker dishes to Paul. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Paul's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates. Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Johnson. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Booker outside. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 25 points.
Booker right now finding some room out there behind the three-point line to get himself going.
Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Booker being very active right now on the offensive end. Terrific at getting the defense to knock him around on the way up.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
Both free throws good from Booker. 1:24 left in the fourth. Curry outside. And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. A nice shot by Booker.
Another night where Booker can prove to us how dynamic a scorer he can be.
Warriors leading by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
One shot.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Kaminsky is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Smith comes in for Johnson. Langston Galloway's checked in for Bridges. And Moore subbed in for Paul.
One shot.
Free throw good by Curry.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Here's Booker. 2 points. That one goes. Booker's got 31.
Well, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Here's Lee outside. Drills it from outside.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's blocked. Here's Toscano over Smith. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Warriors lead by 14. Moore outside. From outside the arc. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.